going on, guys? It's Tharshey and welcome back to another video on the channel. Today we're going to be doing a good side tier list for Lord of the Rings Rise to War. So if you guys do enjoy this video, then please do drop a like, comment and subscribe to the channel, and don't forget to turn on those post notifications. Anyway, let's get straight into it. So in today's tier list, we're not going to be basing it off how strong I personally think a commander is, or just how strong a commander is in general. Instead, what we're going to be basing our tier off is the usage and how good a commander is in terms of accessibility, being able to equip it, etc. So this is kinda in between being like, just the best of the best of the best, as well as including, commanders that are good that you can easily outfit at a lower tier or at, being a lower spender. So, well, that's what I'm going to try aim for anyway, okay? Anyway, let's get straight into this video. Hope you guys do enjoy it, and let's hop to it. So, first of all, we have Ari, and also I'm obviously basing this off, like, commanders I use, commanders I see my fellowship members use, as well as commanders that we go up against a lot when we're playing good sides. So, Ari, I mean, I know there are some Ori fans out there who actually, max him out every season and give him really good gear, but honestly, I think I'll give him a C tier because he's pretty good at, being used for farming mobs or for farming bosses, because he does have those heal skills, so you can go send him against a boss and not take too much damage, so that's pretty good. Next we have Haldir, and Haldir is going to A tier, okay? Because Haldir is absolutely great, okay? Haldir, you can literally give him all blue gear and he will still perform really well with the right troops. So if you do, want to invest in him a bit more and you actually give him some nice purple gear like a purple bow, a ranged chest piece, a ranged headpiece, everything that gives like ranged attack, etc., or ranged defense, you're gonna have a pretty strong Haldir that's gonna just go in and wreck people. So yeah. Next we're gonna have Eowyn, and Eowyn is going to S tier, okay? I've used Eowyn for 6 seasons now, and she performs great. Obviously certain commanders really ruin her, but in general Eowyn is just amazing. Like, I mean, I don't know what else you want. She's a tier 1 commander. Literally every single player in the game will have her, so you can't say, it's a commander that you won't have access to. Gear-wise, she does extremely great with, some nice purple gear, and even if you're free to play and you've played 2 or 3 seasons, you should still have enough purple gear to at least outfit one commander. And if you have to pick a commander and you pick Eowyn, you're not going to go wrong with her. She does great against Gil-galad. She draws, she does okay against Galadriels, and she's just an all-around great commander. She does really great, and she's cheap, she's easy to get, easy to invest in. So Eowyn is definitely S tier. Merry and Pippin, they're going to D tier. I don't know what you want me to say about them. I don't ever use them. Obviously, as I said, guys, like, for example, this is Aragon? No? I forget this guy's name, but he's not a commander that I see used often. Like, I've never actually fought against him, so because of that, I'm going to put him in D tier. I've never used him for farming, and I've never seen any of my fellowship members, anyone I know, actually use him for farming either. So he's going to be going to D tier. Now we have Faramir. Faramir is going to go to B tier because Faramir is actually can be turned into a decent PvP commander. He's not great, but he's not terrible either. So we should have added another lion actually, probably. So I mean, do we put him in C tier? Yeah, I mean, I've seen him once or twice, so yeah, let's put him in C tier. So you can use him for PvP. I have seen him used in PvP like one time, so yeah, we're gonna put him in C tier. Next we have Dwalin. He's S tier because Dwalin, he's a tier 1 commander. Everybody can literally get access to him. You can easily outfit him with some purple gear or even blue gear, and he will wreck. He can do absolutely great against good side. He can do absolutely great against evil because of that fire damage reduction skill. Now we have Boromir. Boromir is going to go to B tier. I've seen him used a couple times. I've seen him do pretty great at PvP, but overall Boromir is not a commander I see very often, so he's going to go to B. Denethor is going to go to D tier. I mean, it's bloody Denethor. I don't know what you want. At least Merry and Pippin, you can, I don't know, stick some ends on them, I guess. So make them slightly better, because you know they are meant for that. So you know, whatever. But Denethor, I don't know what you want to do with him. He's useless. Now we have Aomer. Where do we want to put Aomer? Aomer, he's definitely A tier. Aomer is very good. He's not the most picked out of the three main cav commanders, which is Theoden, Eowyn, and Aomer. He's probably the least picked from those three, Theoden being the most... I mean, Theoden and Eowyn being the most picked, like, everybody runs them. And Aomer, I've seen a few people use him, like from my fellowship. GG is one person that does use him, and he can do really great, especially with his unique. Even without that, if you just invest some purple gear into him, you can go full commander damage, and he can do pretty great. Even if you want to go for an army build, you can do that as well. Elmer deserves an A tier listing. Theoden, well, we all know he's going to go to S tier, and should we put him before Eowyn? Yeah, let's put him before Eowyn actually, because Theoden is absolutely broken, especially in Season 5 Tactics Evolve. So if you're playing a Tactics Evolve campaign, all you do is you put Cataphracts, Cavaliers, and Bow Knights on him. You get Dispersion on your Bow Knights, and you max out Mounted Combat, and Theoden will just go and nuke absolutely everything. Absolutely everything. Theoden will just go and kill it. Like, he will nuke 2-3 commanders at the same time and destroy them. So Theoden gets an S tier for sure. And now we have, Balin. Okay. Balin's an interesting one. There's a guy in my fellowship, ClaceGen, who has a pretty beefed out Balin, and he does great in combat. Like, I've seen Clace's combat reports for a couple seasons, and he's always done really good with his Balin, but I haven't really seen Balin used by many people besides Clace. There's been like 1 or 2 people maybe at max. So I'm gonna put Balin at B tier, but ahead of Boromir. So yeah, Frodo and Sam, well, I don't know. Frodo and Sam is an interesting one. They're absolutely useless in terms of actually fighting, but Frodo and Sam, for 3 units of 1 command, so aka just 3 total commands of troops, they can possibly nuke half an opponent's army because of their madness. So I'm gonna, in terms of cost first payout, like putting 3 commands of units to maybe kill, like, you know, half an army, or even if you're going up against Galadriel or something, to do a whole lot of damage, it's definitely worth it. However, it's RNG based. I'm gonna we should give him his own tier, but for now we're gonna put him at first rank in A tier, because not because he's great at PvP, but because his cost first payout at R5 can be extremely great, or it can just not pay out at all. Also, we're gonna give him an A tier there. Next up, we have Aragorn 2. Aragorn 2 is a really great PvP commander. I've seen him absolutely wreck people. I've even got a video of him fighting Aragorn 2 King of Men, but you do have to invest in him, have him at a high respect level in order to work, so we're going to put him in A tier. Arwen, okay, Arwen is a commander that I honestly never used for a while. Like, I focused her over Legolas, I got her, and then I never used her because I just thought she's not that great in PvP, you know? She's good at PvE, but not that great at PvP. And then I saw people using her in PvP, and my god, were those Arwens extremely good. So we're gonna, she's probably gonna go to A tier as well. I would say a strong Arwen is better than a strong Eomer even. So I'm gonna put her above Eomer, but I'm not gonna put her above my boy Haldir, because Haldir is obviously a tier 1, not a tier 2 first of all, so easier to get. And secondly, Haldir can perform a lot better at low respect levels than Arwen can. That and Arwen, you have to have really good gear on her in order to beef up her stats so she can actually perform really good. So yeah, we're gonna put Arwen after Haldir, but before Eomer. Now we have Legolas. Legolas is gonna go to B tier. I mean, I have a lot of people in my fellowship like John Cito and Gigi and a few others that use him, and he did good in the early seasons, like season 1, 2, 3, and after that he just couldn't hold up, so he's not gonna thing. Gimli, he's going to S tier. Gimli is my boy. He is going to S tier and he's going first. I don't care. He can go be ahead of Theoden. Okay. Gimli is an amazing damage dealer. He can dish out that damage like there's no tomorrow. I have his unique, which means he has built-in pursuit, which means any Gil-galad he goes against gets absolutely smacked and then some. Gimli is S tier. He is a really good commander. He's one of my favorite commanders in the game, and it's definitely my favorite PvP commander, that's for sure. Though you don't want to be using him in PvE. Now, Gandalf the Grey, so many people use Gandalf. And I mean, if I would probably put him A tier, but I really want to put him B tier because every Gandalf I go up against, I just destroy. My Gimli destroys Gandalf. My Eowyn destroys Gandalf. Like, I mean, even my Galadriel destroys a gun. I want to put, I don't know, Gandalf the Grey. This is a tough one. The thing is, there's so many people that use him, and we said that this is a tier of commanders that you see used a lot, so we're gonna have to put him end A tier. I mean, he's probably better than Aragorn. He's probably used up more than Aragorn, Éomer, or even Arwen. Actually, he's probably, in terms of usage, is probably S tier, but I just don't find him that good. I mean, he's a good starter commander for PvE, for getting those tiles, and he can do great at PvP as well, but, and then like literally every single person you come across who plays good side uses him, but I'm going to put him end A tier. Aragorn 2 King of Men is going to B tier, okay? Actually, let's put him there, yeah. Because Aragorn 2 King of Men, I've seen him absolutely destroy. He is amazing in PvP. However, the catch is, you have to have good gear on him. Like, you can't not have good gear on him. He won't perform, okay? So you have to invest really good gear in him, and secondly, you have to have him at a very high respect level. If you do not have him at a high respect level, you are just not going to be able to max out all the damage skills and the other skills that he has that makes him so good. You're just going to be sitting there with a half-baked Aragorn King of Men, so he's going to be tier. I mean, the Undead, the King of the Undead, whatever his name is, I forget. This man is going end B tier. I mean, I've seen him do really good, like Aragorn 2, but I mean, you need Oathbreakers and stuff like that on him, so I'm putting him end B tier. He's good in PvP, but he's very specific, okay? Gil-galad, we all know where he's going, and I'm gonna put him end S tier because he's really good. I've seen him perform really well. I've got people in my fellowship who use him a lot, and I've obviously gone up against Gil-galad that are amazing. However, you do have to make sure he has pretty good gear, and he is a tier 3. It's much easier to equip an Éowyn, a Theoden, Gimli, or even a Dwalin than equip your Gil-galad. So first of all, you have to unlock Gil-galad. Being a tier 3, that's much harder. Then you're gonna have to get him good enough gear and, you know, the right build and army for him. Now we're gonna have Galadriel, and Galadriel I'm gonna put ahead of Gil-galad. I'm not going to put her ahead of these tier 1 and 2 commanders because, as I said, you're going to see these guys way more than you see these guys, pretty much because everybody has these guys. Not everybody has these, but everybody that does have a Galadriel or Gil-galad is going to be using them. And if you're playing Tactics Evolved against a, you know, like a whale faction, you're just going to see an army of Galadriels come at you. So, yeah. Now we're going to have Gandalf the White, and we're going to be putting him... He does really good with cavalry, and I've seen him do well in combat. He's gonna get a B tier placing after Aragorn 2 King of Men. Elrond, he's gonna get a B tier placing after Gandalf the White, before Legolas though, because I've also seen him. I mean, they're kind of the same now. I've seen Elrond do better though. Nope, actually, we're gonna put him after because he is a tier 3 commander, Elrond, which means it's very hard to get him. I've only ever seen him perform alright, so it's whatever. Now we have Radagast the Brown. I've seen him used once or twice really effectively, and he does good, but he was well geared, well respect level, you know, good troops. But I barely see him used, so he's gonna go to C tier over there. Now we have Thranduil. I have seen some really good Thranduil builds actually. I'm gonna put him ahead of Elrond. I'm even going to put him ahead of Legolas, yeah. I've seen some really good Thranduils. Now we have Dane Ironfoot. Okay, Dane goes to A tier, As a tier 3, I mean, he would destroy Gandalf. Everybody that does have Dane and I see use him, he does really well. He's on Dwalin and Gimli level, but he is a tier 3, much harder to get. I'm gonna put him, I mean, his potential is not higher than Frodo and Sam. Frodo and Sam has the highest possible potential. He's gonna go after Frodo and Sam. Imrahil, I mean, Imrahil is, you can make him worthwhile, but I just don't see anybody doing that or even using him, so we're gonna put him after Faramir but before Ari. Eladin. Yikes, I've never seen Eladin actually used, man. Like, I've never seen Eladin ever actually used, so... Yeah, Eladin, I mean, he can't be worse than Denethor. Let's put him there. And now we have Thorin Oakenshield. So Thorin Oakenshield can be a really good commander if geared out. And I don't think his gear and his respect requirements are as specific as Aragorn King of Men. So we're gonna put him at the beginning of B tier. So this is my final tier list for good side commanders in Lord of the Rings Rise to War. Based on how easy it is to get them, how easy it is to equip them, how much I see them used in combat in PvP in the servers I play in, as well as, you know, how much of investment it takes to actually make them work for their intended use. So in S tier we have Gimli, Theoden, Eowyn, Dwalin, Galadriel, and Gil-galad. In A tier we have Frodo and Sam because of his possible new capabilities. We have Dane Ironfoot, we have Haldir, Arwen, we have Eomer, we have Aragorn 2, and we have Gandalf the Grey. In B tier we have Thorin Oakenshield, we have King Aragorn, we have Gandalf the White, we have Thranduil, we have Legolas, we have Elrond, we have Balin, we have Boromir, and we have the Ghost King, Undead King, whatever you want to call him. In C tier we have Faramir, Imrahil, Ari, and Radagast the Brown. In D tier we have Frodo and, we have Merry and Pippin, we have Aragorn, I believe it is, we have Eladin, and we have Denethor last because I don't really know what you want to do with Denethor, guys. So, yeah. Anyway, if you guys did enjoy this video, then please do drop a like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. And don't forget to turn on those post notifications. Anyway, I'll see you guys in the next video.